Well, hello. So now we're going to have a look at the German imperative. So the mode in which we speak when we give orders. Okay, so we have three different types of imperative. Clearly, why do we have three different types of imperative? Because when we give orders, we are talking directly to a person, and we can talk directly to a person by saying du, so our second person singular, right? We can talk directly to two people when we say ihr, you guys, right? Y'all in Alabama, or sie, our formal imperative, like when we're talking to, I don't know, a professor, a teacher, the mayor of your town, this kind of stuff. So let's have a look at the do imperative first and then the ihr and the sie. So do is formed by taking the verb in the second person and we just remove the ending. Remove ending. Okay, so now let's have a look at how that works, right? So let's say we have originally our sentence is something like this. Let's say du kommst nach Hause. Okay, you are coming home. So now we want to say come home. Okay, come home. So and we do that by taking the verb. We start with the verb komm and then nach Hause. Okay, so we took komm, we take the second person, which has the ending st. We got rid of that. Okay, and what we are left with is komm. Komm nach Hause. And then, of course, we add an Ausrufezeichen, a exclamation mark at the end. And you might want to yell this a little bit, like komm nach Hause, stuff like that, right? Okay, so why am I saying remove the ending of the second person and not remove the ending of the infinitive or the first person or something like that? Well, because some verbs change in the second person. So, for example, essen. Okay, so let's take du isst, ich weiß nicht, dein Essen. You're eating your food. Okay, now what if you're like a parent and you want to tell your child, iss dein Essen, eat your food? Well, then you have to do this, right? You have to say is, okay, dein Essen, and exclamation mark, and there we go. Okay. Depending on whether you're using, older German grammar or newer German grammar, you might want to remove that sz and you want to replace it by this. Ist dein Essen. Eat your food. Or else. Okay. Now, finally, let's have a look at the verb to be, because to be is always weird, right? So let's take something like this. Different color. Du bist ruhig. You are quiet. Okay? You are quiet. Now, what if we want to tell somebody, be quiet? Okay? So the imperative, the do imperative of to be is sei. So it becomes sei ruhig. Ausrufezeichen. Exclamation mark. Spelled like this. Ausrufezeichen. Ausrufezeichen. Literally exclamation mark. Ausrufezeichen. Okay. Exclamation mark. Okay. Let's take all of this and let's move it down a little bit. Okay, so we have more space. Okay, so now the ear imperative, like let's say you have two children and you want to tell those, hey guys, you know, be nice, or hey guys, come over here. Okay, or let's say you have 5 children, same thing. So it's more than one person, second person plural, right? And the good thing is it's exactly like the second person plural. Nothing changes. So let's say we have something like this. Let's say we want to say ihr kommt mit. So you guys are coming along. And let's say I want to say, hey guys, come along, won't ya? So it simply becomes this. I get rid of this and exclamation mark at the end. Ta-da! There's my ear imperative. Okay, kommt mit, come along, guys. Okay. So with to be, it's very similar. Let's say you have children that are really naughty and you want to tell them to be nice. Okay, so ihr seid nett. You guys are nice. Let's say they're not nice and you want to tell them that they're supposed to be nice. And then we just get rid of this. We can capitalize these things here because we're starting the sentence. And Ausrufezeichen at the end. And there we go. Kommt mit, seid nett. Okay, here we go. That's it. So now let's say you're talking to a stranger, an adult stranger. Let's say you're talking to a policeman. Let's say you are a policeman and you're talking to somebody who just started, you know, caused a traffic accident or something like that. And you're yelling at that person. You're giving orders. Let's say you're in the military or something like that. Okay. It's very, very, very simple. So we would be saying something like kommen Sie mit? That's a question, right? Kommen Sie mit? Well, guess what? This is your imperative right here. Change the question mark to an Ausrufezeichen and Bob's your uncle. Kommen Sie mit? Okay, so all you do is you put the verb in the beginning, just like with a yes-no question, right? And there you go. So let's try that out also with our to be. Okay. Sie sind nett. So, hey, you're nice. You are nice. Okay. Whoa, sir, you are a nice person. Okay, now what happens to this is, well, because it's to be, right? It's always doing weird stuff, so it does weird stuff here too. Seien Sie nett. Okay, so our imperative formal form of to be is seien. Go figure, that's just how it is. All right, so I can say, Herr Schmidt, nehmen Sie Platz, take a seat. Okay, so that's our Sie imperative. Nehmen Sie Platz. Oder seien Sie ruhig. Stuff like that. Let's say you're talking to your kid. Marcus, let's say your kid is called Marcus. Marcus, sei ruhig. Sei ruhig. Okay. I could say, Bob, do your homework. Okay, so that would be Bob, mach deine Hausaufgaben. Because we're up here, mach deine Hausaufgaben. Okay, let's take another example from down here. Let's say I have two kids, Bob and Josie. Hey, Bob and Josie, macht eure Hausaufgaben. Okay, do your homework. Macht ihr eure Hausaufgaben? Nein. Oh, macht eure Hausaufgaben. So you can see it's exactly like the second person plural. So it's pretty straightforward, the German imperative. You just start the sentence with a verb. You, if you're talking to a familiar person that you're talking to in the informal mode, so do, you just remove the st from the second person singular, as up here, and du kommst nach Hause becomes komm nach Hause, come home. Okay, again, hier, all we do is take exactly the second person plural, start the sentence with the verb, and you're good to go. So, du machst sauber, you're cleaning up, becomes mach sauber with Ausrufezeichen. And finally, again, down here, all we do is start the sentence with the verb, and we're good to go. So, machen Sie sauber. That's all there is. Okay, thank you, and see you next time.